Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven's send with me tonight.
My channel is about all things chronic illness, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, happy Friday. I'm going to do this quick little update because I have so many different videos of stuff that's been going on in the last month that I don't have time to edit. So I'm going to do this one really quick with an update of the last, I guess, month and a half. Because we're in June. I think the last time I updated you, I had just maybe made it back home from Idaho, and that was at the beginning of May. So it's been a minute. A lot has happened. I have had to have my esophagus stretched. I had to have a caudal epidural the same week. So that was really difficult to recover. Like my body was going through a lot, and found out, like, I finally done the stool samples that my GI doctor wanted me to do. I had like 8+ to get done. So it found out I have C-Diff, and I just found that out on Monday. And it literally took until yesterday for me to hear back from my rheumatologist, and the GI doctor still never called me back. Because I told him I was on methotrexate, and you can't do antibiotics, or if you have infection, you have to stop that until those things are clear. And so I wanted to get clarification from the rheumatologist, because methotrexate is new to me. But I figured it would be the same as like when I did Benlysta and Humira. So he finally confirmed after like portal message, voicemail, and talking to the nurse. They finally responded. The GI doctor, I asked him the same thing, like, hey, could be possible that the methotrexate, did it cause this? Because I've had stool samples since dealing with all of this pancreas stuff, and this has never shown up, so I'm just curious. So body is going through crazy flares right now of not being on the methotrexate. Super nauseated, but one thing I can say with the vancomycin, that's what they put me on. I've been on vancomycin IV before, but never the pills. So the difference, you don't have to do peak and trough levels blood work with the pills that you have to do if you're on the IV medication. So I was thankful for that part. What else? You can take it with or without food. So far, so good. No upset stomach, praise Jesus. But one thing that I noticed, I told my husband, I said, man, this stuff is strong, because it's like, it really starts to work. The cramping that I get and the soreness in my stomach felt a lot better. But when it was time for me to take the next dose, because I have to do it 4 times a day, the diarrhea really started back, and the cramping, and just feeling just miserable. So it's been cramping this morning because I have not had the time to stop. I haven't had breakfast. It's 11:30, so I just really picked up lunch. It's just, I'm tired with everything that we have going on for this big event on Sunday, and then I'll be able to rest after Tuesday. So yeah, it's just a lot that we have to get accomplished. But I'm trying to just stay positive. This is just struggling, like the headaches, like I just don't know if that's part of the infection or what. And I did start my dental process. I got 2 crowns put in on Tuesday. That was a nightmare in itself. Got there at 4 o'clock to do my whatever. They took me right back. The doctor came in, she numbed me, gave my, the shots, and numbed me up, and she's like, okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna, how they do, they go start somebody else while the numbing medication starts to work. So, long story short, she ran into complications with her other patient, so she couldn't leave them there. And I understand it, and I respect it. So with that being said, I was just sitting there for an hour and a half a little bit longer, and by the time she started, the numbing medicine had wore off. So then she had to re-numb me, so that was extra shots. And I left at like 6:40. So that was a nightmare in itself. I go back on, I think, June 16th or something like that, for the permanent. So this, they put in temporary. I still feel like my face is a little swollen on this side. It still is really sore, and they just was like, hey, don't eat on that side, which I haven't really eaten on that side in forever, because like the bottom teeth are, a lot of them are gone. So I'm having to get partials, the top and the bottom, because like right here is pretty much it, and I have like a few back here, so it's always hard to eat. And I had started eating in the front of my teeth, and that's the wreak havoc of lupus, steroids, and all of these medications that they put you on. It wreaks havoc. But I miss my smile, and that's something like I was bound and determined. I've had ample opportunities to get it done, and I just, life happens, and I was not able to start that process. So now I'm making it a commitment to self-care, to make sure that is done. What else? I do go up to Alabama to see my rheumatologist. So I have to drive up not next week, the week after next, to have my visit with him, and I need to go get lab work, and I can't find my lab order. I really hate when doctors give you your lab slip 6 months almost in advance, like you can keep up with that. I can't. I have too much paperwork as it is. So lungs are definitely kind of weird right now, and I don't really know if it's just my body flaring with everything that I'm dealing with, or if it's the methotrexate. So I'm trying to just watch it just to see, maybe it'll get a little bit better. And by next week, if it's still doing that, I will reach out to, I'm trying to fix our lunch, reach out to my lung doctor for guidance on that, because he did mention that one of the side effects of methotrexate, it can scar your lungs. And since I've already been on oxygen, for, I was on it for almost 2 years, he was definitely concerned about that. So yeah, he was definitely concerned that I needed to be careful when I'm dealing with that issue. But I kind of just contributed to, I've had to have that back-to-back procedure in the same week. The next week this week when doing my tooth, and it's just a lot my body is just going through right now. So I know it's not going to be easy. So I'm just trying to watch it, to see what I need to do or not. I haven't checked my O2 sats or anything. I just normally just stop what I'm doing and just try to just catch my breath, and then I'll start to feel better. But then a lot of times I'm having to stop a lot for breaks. So I'm just gonna see if I'm because I do have to get a CT scan, but that's not for a few more months. I think he said in a year or something. Can't remember. Can't keep up with all this stuff. What else do I need to catch you guys up on? Well, Lupus Awareness Month was good. I did do a couple posts, not a lot, and I feel bad every year because I say I want to get better and have content readily available. I just don't have the time. and I probably won't have the time next year. Like, as long as I'm still having to deal with the grant stuff that I do, which next year is my last year on the board. So I won't have those crazy responsibilities. I can get back to the stuff that I want to do. Not as I don't want to do that, but get back to focusing more back on the smile box and stuff like that. Hopefully, I think I said I was going to start back in the summer with the smile box, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the fall. I just need a break once we're done with this meet. So I'm thinking it's going to be more towards August. I have all the stuff. I've just collect certain items that I want in the boxes. So that's a good thing. And so I just have to have the time, like a good couple hours to put boxes together before I open the sign up back. But yeah, hope you guys are flare free. If you're not, I pray that you start to feel better. Still stay safe. COVID is still out there. It's still ramping up from time to time. So just still wear your mask and be mindful of who you're around. Because sometimes we let our guard down when the news doesn't put it, highlight it. So just be careful, because we've had a couple athletes come down with COVID, and it's a scary thing because you don't know. So, but thank God the team wasn't exposed to him when he started, getting sick or whatever. And I shouldn't say he's not an athlete. He's like our team manager. So, but he recovered, but he has some lingering stuff too. And he suffers from autoimmune. So it's just a scary thing because everybody's experience with COVID is different. And I know people that are completely like super safe, to mask, everything, and they're still getting it. So it's just, you don't know the rhyme or reason for that. So just be mindful, because just because some people got COVID and maybe their symptoms weren't mild, but if they get it again, they have a problem. So, all right, you guys be blessed. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this lunch, and I have to get dressed in probably about another hour and a half. We have a ESPN Pensacola interview, and we're going to be having Justin Gatlin there also doing the interview as we're talking about our upcoming AAU district qualifier meet that we're hosting on Sunday. So we have all kind of like interviews that's coming up that I have to get scheduled and all of that good stuff. But we hope to I'll be seeing you guys soon. Just trying to get stuff done, and I feel like if I just do a quick recap video of what's been going on, that'll be easier than me to try to piece together all the stuff that I recorded each day. I just find that might be a little bit better. Be blessed. Hey guys, happy Saturday. Hope everyone's well. I'm just leaving the track. We had to do packet pickup, and I was in the shade, had my hat on, and I'm like so wiped out. Like my head is hurting. I'm probably gonna go by McDonald's just to get some fries, because the only thing I've had today is a half a bowl of ramen noodles, and they ended up getting cold. So I didn't even finish eating them because we were just so consumed with other stuff. But I literally am just ready for Sunday to be here and done. The event is going to be super fun, but I'm just so tired. And then to know that we still have so much stuff left that we have to do, it's just a lot. But yeah, I just noticed like when I get like this and my face goes more numb, it's just not fun at all. I just wanted to pop on. I'm gonna get this video, try to get it edited into you guys soon. Just bear with me. It's just been super extremely busy. Now and tonight we have to entertain VIPs and some officials for dinner, and I'm like, we're gonna have to be up at like freaking 4 o'clock. So it's like when we host track meets, a lot of times like I may get like 2 hours of sleep. So yeah, I'll come back. Y'all, we are done. Praise Jesus. It's 5:24. I left them at the track. We got done right at 4. We're an hour behind what we thought. But we didn't get started right at 8 o'clock either. So yeah, it was pretty an amazing day. Few glitches, but nothing that stressed me out. I literally pretty much sit under the tent the entire time. Because I just was so drained and I could barely eat anything. So now I have to try to get something to eat. Like my whole skin is just white right now from how sunscreen and it's just because you're just dehydrated. Even though I probably drank at least 3 or 4 of these, and so I was going back and forth to the bathroom, which took even more out of me, because like my breathing is just not cool. So I'm gonna call my what do you call it, the not dermatologist, my pulmonologist, to figure out what we can do, some type of a treatment plan. But yeah, I want to go get something to eat, but my wallet is like in the back of the trunk, and I just don't feel like being bothered. But I gotta eat. I did take 2 of the antibiotics this morning, but I was just really queasy today. Sorry, I'm just so spaced out. I forgot I was talking. Like earlier, I couldn't find my phone, and I was like, "Can somebody call my phone?" They called my phone. I'm like, "I hear it. Why was it in my pocket?" My jaw hurts so bad. It's probably some of the worst pain that I've had. Like the tooth is doing, the temporary is doing something weird when I like use a straw. It feels like it's lifting or something, so I'm not sure. But my neck is killing me, my head is killing me, and I didn't do any kind of like lifting or anything like that, of course. But my body is just the tension and, you know, sleep deprivation and everything in between. So I'm resting today and tomorrow as much as I can before we have an event on Tuesday, and after that I'm just checking out for a little bit. No social media, nothing. Like I've got to replenish myself because I'm tired. And next week I think I drive to Alabama, and I'm praying that my husband, well, I doubt he can take me because we're now doing practice Monday through Friday. So it's hard. It just depends on if he has a coach that can cover him. But yeah. But I'll come back one of the days. Hey guys, don't mind. My locks are sticking through, but they're doing really good. Very minimal like shedding. Than like I was having prior. Anywho's, it's Tuesday night, and just today, I'm just really still really sluggish, I guess, from the weekend or whatever. Had an event with the nonprofit with our focus group. We did like a little thank you dinner. And that was really a success. It was only like from 5:30 to 7. And then I had to go by the grocery store to get like some more juices, fruit and yogurt. But I'm just like I'm done. Like I would say I can rest tomorrow, but I called get my locks retwist, even though they look good. As far as like the frizziness and stuff. Um, what else was I gonna say? I don't even know. But I just took medication because I didn't have anything, not even my medical marijuana today. So I took a Demerol because I still have 2 of those left. Because I'm in just so much pain. Like the top part of my foot on the right foot is extremely painful. And it gets like that from time to time. So I'm not really sure what it is. So it's just painful, like to walk on it. My knee hurts. Everything kind of hurts. So this will be week, my second week of no methotrexate because of the antibiotics. I have to see how many I have left because I had a delay of the 3 days, like I said, on starting. So, excuse me, I'm just gonna be behind for a little bit. With that, and then I got a lab order after I'm done with the antibiotics, and I have to repeat the stool sample. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for lab work. I'm gonna just call the hospital and see if I have a standing order on file that maybe I just forgot about because nobody called me back from the doctor, and I hate to drive 5.5 hours up there, and you know I need to know where I stand right now because the last time in the office they tried to stick me, it didn't. They couldn't get it, so I'd rather have it done here versus having to deal with that when I get there. And I want my results, like to go over things when I get there. So I'm gonna have to find out what I need to do. I've tried to find stuff, but like I said, the house is a complete disaster. I have to get with the cleaning lady, but we just had like so much track stuff left over that we're having to sort through, blah blah blah. So it's just kind of chaotic. Like I said, I got the appointment tomorrow. Thursday, I have a board meeting that's in person that I'm not happy about. Friday, there's nothing on our schedule outside of like a TV interview with Track. I don't know. I guess I'll get to rest this weekend. Um, I'm ready to unplug and just be finished with everything. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. And I said the other day that I was gonna edit the video and get it out, and I never did. So apologies on that.